What's up, guys? Sit here. Got a bunch of stuff to show you. Got some mail, thrift store stuff, pickups. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. First up, I'll just show you this. I picked this up at Walmart. It's the latest issue of Pro Wrestling Illustrated in October 2016. Pretty cool. You guys know, I think I'm getting into wrestling a little bit, so I picked this up. Big fan of Jade there on TNA. Seth Rollins. And there's another picture of Jade. Pretty cool. Thrift store stuff here. I paid $1 for all these books. We got Barnabas Collins, based on the TV show Dark Shadows from back in the day. This is copyright 1968. Pretty cool. We got Fun with Peanuts, Charles Schultz. Very cool. I got probably about a dozen of these Peanuts paperbacks now. I used to have a lot more a long time ago, but I sold them. So I'm slowly starting to get them back. This is cool. This is Horns by Gerald McCathern, and it is signed. Best wishes from something something Cougar, it looks like, to Lori Petty. Where the Buffalo Roamed, God Bless You, Gerald McCathern, 7/28 of 2001, and then it gives a website. This is a Western novel here, so that's pretty cool. And then lastly, we have Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Monster Manual, an illustrated compendium of monsters, Aerial Servant to Zombie by Gary Gygax, I think is how you say his name. I'm not positive, but this is an original 1970s version of the Monster Manual. Very cool. I got this for less than a quarter. That's just crazy. So that is awesome. It's the second or third time I've owned a copy of this. Alright, then we got some mail here, package. This is two different purchases from the same guy, but two different purchases within a couple days of each other. And he sent everything together. First up, we have a couple of VHS tapes. This is The Demolitionist. I had never seen this movie. Starring Nicole Eggert there and Richard Grieco. I watched this the other day. It's actually a very good movie. It's directed by Robert Kurtzman, and it has a lot of horror genre people in here. There's Tom Savini. There's an uncredited Bruce Campbell appearance. There's Reggie Bannister from Phantasm. He's in here. I'm trying to think who else. Bruce Abbott is in here. There's a few other people too. I can't think of their names right now, but it's actually a pretty decent movie. There's some nudity in it. And of course, you have Nicole Eggert at her best. Her younger days, she was definitely a really hot woman. Always had a thing for her from Baywatch and stuff like that. So, good movie. Definitely worth a watch. Then we got the Best of Survivor Series, 1987 to 1997. It's an hour-long tape on WWF Home Video. Pretty cool. And then we got a couple of wrestling magazines here. We got February 2002 issue of World Wrestling Federation magazine. A couple nice Trish Stratus pinups there in the center. Push that out of the way. But very cool. Paid $4 for the 2 tapes, and I paid $4 for these 3 magazines. I'll show you one of my pinups there of Trish. My big hairy knee in the way. So that's very cool. Then we got Wrestling Superstars. This is August 1990. It's Hulk Hogan, Mike Rotundo, some guy named Norman, I don't remember him at all, Jake the Snake, Buddy Rose, Woman, Mike Rotundo again. Pretty cool. And then this one's really interesting. This is a issue of Pro Wrestling Illustrated, January 1990. Open it up here. There's Dusty Rhodes. It's Hulk Hogan again. And then I got to this. This is Sid Vicious. And I was like, it really looks like an autograph. So I went on eBay, and sure enough, this copy of Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine, it has a Sid Vicious pinup here in the center, but it's not signed. So this was actually signed, and the guy that I bought these magazines from didn't tell me. Like I said, I spent $4 for the magazines. Either he didn't look at them, or he was just wanted to surprise me or something. I don't know, but that is a autographed Sid Vicious centerfold. How cool is that? I haven't gotten with the guy yet to ask him about it, but I almost kind of don't want to, because I don't want him to be like, oh wow, it was autographed? You need to give me more money. So I just thought that was pretty cool. It was a nice nice surprise. Alright, 2 more pieces of mail. We have this. This is from the Facebook group, baseball card group. And this guy in this group, apparently he's been keeping track of every piece of mail he sent out to people. And what he's trying to do is send a piece of mail out to every zip code. And he made a post in the group, and he said, the first 10 people that send me a zip code that I have not shipped something to yet will get a free autograph or jersey card. So I sent my zip code, and he apparently hasn't shipped anything out here yet, because I was one of the 10 people that he picked. And this is what I got. This is a Justin Gatlin track and field relic card out of 2016 Goodwin Champions. So that's pretty cool. Alright, the last package here to show you guys is coming from my friend Chris LeMay. He's on here on YouTube as Horrorgraphs. Made another little purchase from him. A good friend of mine. What's up, Chris? I asked him if he had a copy of this movie, and he told me he did, and he didn't want it. So he sold it to me at a great price. And it looks like he included a little something extra here. So we have Deathgasm. This is the movie I asked him about. Brand new. Still sealed. He got this in a horror blog and just never watched it. And said, yeah, I got the movie. I'll sell it to you. No problem. So that is very cool. And he also told me he had this. And I mentioned I wouldn't mind having that. I'll have to get it at a different time, though. But apparently he sent it along. Anyway, this is The Editor, starring Udo Kier. Now, this is a throwback to early 1980s Italian Gallo films. As it says right there, devoted fans of the Italian Gallo genre will get a hoot out of the precision with which the editor satirizes their clumsier conventions. So that is very cool. But this is the one I really can't wait to see. Deathgasm. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate that. You did not have to send this. But thank you very much, my friend. Hopefully I'll remember to leave his link down below. He's not on YouTube too much anymore. But I know you're watching, Chris, so thank you very much for sending these. Much appreciated. That's everything, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you later. See you.